Hello, there used to be an expression amongst painters, if you can't cut in, don't call yourself a painter, which is true, especially if you're old school. But nowadays it's becoming increasingly popular to use masking tape like this. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it if you want to avoid any sort of bleeding, because that's one of the most common problems. First of all, it may look a little bit strange, but as you see, I've painted the wall down to the skirting, and I've made sure that some of the paint has gone onto the skirting. I'm going to put a bit more on, and it'll all become apparent when you see what I do. First of all, we just take the paint in and paint along, making sure that you spread it out as much as possible. And keep on going right to the end. It looks a little bit strange, but it'll all make sense in the end. It's the same principle when painting the door frame. First of all, use the paint from the wall. I remember someone watched me do this the other day and thought I was crazy, but then when they saw the finished result, they understood exactly why. Now for the next part, what we do is we apply the white paint onto the skirting, and hopefully there won't be any bleeding under the tape, and it'll all become apparent. You won't think I've gone off my rocker. Exactly the same applies to the door frame. Make sure you take nice long strokes. Don't apply too much paint, otherwise it may drip. Now for the final part, the last stroke of paint. We take it all the way down again. Right down to the floor if need be. And the good thing about this is that you can, when you've finished, you can remove the tape straight away. In fact, it's better to do it sooner rather than later, because once the paint is dried, it can damage the wall. Now there you go, a lovely straight line all the way. As you can see, now that the tape's been removed, you've got a lovely straight line. I think that's just about as good as you'll be able to get. Now for the door frame, do exactly the same. Long, even strokes, reasonably fast, not too fast. Working the paint into the corner and then joining it up. And then before it dries, removing the tape. Pulling it gently away from the frame. Do it while the paint's wet, otherwise you can take off the old paint. There we have it. Hopefully, perfect edge. And that's been me hopefully teaching you how to paint a door frame and a skirting.